Well, hello there. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old growler. And here at Meeting Expectations, if this is the first time you've been here, what we do is we take a look at a can or a bottle of beer, and then we read what's on the label to see what the brewer or the brewery wants us to know. Then we crack it open and see if it meets expectations. Those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And for the newcomers, I'd appreciate it if you would click on that subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations, and a thumbs up and a comment wouldn't hurt either. All right, well, let's get started. Today we have Resurgence, Resurgence Brewing Company, GreenHeart New England IPA. It's interesting that this can has two sides to it. It's got some kind of either buffalo or buffalo, because it's from Buffalo, New York. It's got a buffalo there. Okay, so let's see what they have to say. They say, established in 2013, Resurgence Brewing Company, GreenHeart New England IPA. It has the usual government warning about not drinking this if I'm pregnant or operating machinery, which neither of I am doing. 12 fluid ounces. Here we go. It says, brewed for the hoppy at heart. Alcohol 6.5%, New England India Pale Ale, brewed and canned, Resurgence Brewing Company, Buffalo, New York. All right, a New England IPA, so we're talking a hazy IPA, that's to start with. That's, well, possibly a kind of a creamy flavor to it. And an overall very, not too hoppy, but it's kind of a, I wouldn't say rich beer, but nice full-bodied, creamy, kind of almost like a milkshake type of a thing, or a smoothie. Well, let's crack this open and see if it meets expectations. We do things a little bit different here. Most of the time, what you do at a tasting, whether it's beer tasting or wine tasting, or even spirits, is you look, and then you sniff, and then you sip, and then you pontificate. Well, we do it a little differently here. What we do is we take a look, then we sip, and then sniff. Why? I'll let Master Sommelier Fred Dex explain it to you right up there. Okay. Here we go. We always use the same style of glass here for all of our tastings. That way all of the beers have an even footing when it comes to observation and appreciation. Right, yes, we got a nice hazy one here. And, whoa, yes, we got a little sediment down there. That's good. Okay. A little sight, we take a look. Well, that certainly is a New England Pale Ale. That's all there is to it. New England India Pale Ale. It looks the part. It's got a nice head on there. Well, cheers. Yep. It's got some grapefruit. It's got some apricot. Well, the flavor profile is absolutely right on. No doubt about that. And there's a little extra there in the aroma. So we've got a double kicker here. We've got one that's got a really interesting aroma and an interesting flavor at the same time. Well, one more thing we do. We check the temperature of the beer. Why? Because ales should be served around 50 degrees to 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and lagers around, say, 35 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And this being an India Pale Ale style, we're going to say over 50 degrees. We are right at 49. Well, that's because I took it out of the refrigerator a short time ago, so let's see. It's an optimum temperature. It's got an optimum flavor to it. Well, I must say that does Resurgence Brewing Company's GreenHeart New England IPA meet expectations? It certainly does. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.